Last year was probably one of the worst top 3 experiences of my entire life. I didn't want to deal with the pain from my past, and that led me to a deep, dark place where I was arguing, fighting with my wife all the time. I didn't want to be married. I didn't know what I want. I didn't really know who I was or the decisions that I was making, until I found out just because I can talk about my past didn't mean that I necessarily dealt with my past. And a lot of those things ended up making me project into other people's lives in a negative way, specifically my wife and my children. What I didn't know is that I was suffering from PTSD, anxiety, depression, all these different things, and I didn't know how to handle it. I didn't know that my body was running off of just all this adrenaline 24 hours a day, and so it started to make me sick. I started to experience things in my body that nobody wants to experience. Blood coming out of places that you don't want blood to come out of. Going to the hospital because my chest hurts, and all these different things that stress and anxiety can cause to your body. Yet when you go to the doctors, they don't have the answers for you because stress can do some bizarre things to your body. What I began to do was I began to talk this out with people, counselors, and my pastor, and I began to try to talk my triggers out through my wife. I wouldn't say that I completely overcame it, but I began to really recognize and understand that I needed to talk these things out. And little by little, just like someone who's addicted to alcohol or addicted to drugs, you have to constantly be willing to put in the effort, one foot in front of the other, so that you can overcome these fears, overcome these triggers, these things that make you overly emotional. Well, I created an atmosphere or an environment, if you will, where I can help people to just have that time, that hour for self-care, because that's what I wasn't doing for myself. I wasn't taking that time to just simply breathe. I wasn't taking that time to just simply go on a walk and really focus on clearing my mind and digesting my thoughts. What's really going on in my life? So we created the Revitalized Room for specific reasons to help people with stress, anxiety, and just to be able to identify and become more aware with their own bodies, scan their own bodies, be able to lower their blood pressure, and also help their body not be so toxic, which will cause underlying issues and chronic pain and diseases. And that's exactly why it's called VegaFit Recovery, so that we can help you to restore that normal state in which you used to be in, and even better.